Everyone we see is a reflection of us.
The problem is when people tell you to let something go, and then that which you hold on to will come to you. And that is true, but not in every situation. You see, you have to let yourself go from it emotionally. The memory can still remain, because knowledge is information, which is power. It makes us wiser, stronger. We retain that knowledge because it can become useful for teaching others in the future. Your brain is a miraculous thing. It is a storage device unknown like any other. It is more than capable of storing more than you think it can. But you remove yourself from that memory or that thought emotionally, and you give it no energy. You give it no emotion. You are in control of where you place your emotions. By doing so, it is a memory, but that memory or that information for the future has no purpose, it has no value, it has no energetic karma. It is like opening a book to a page and remembering that. You see, people are still in the process of thinking that every memory adopts a feeling. Love is a good feeling to get from them. When you see something and you see sadness, or you see all of these things associated with bad memories or bad emotions, it means you are still connected to that memory. You are still connected to that thought emotionally. So you haven't, in fact, removed it from your forwardness, from your growth, from your process, from your learning environment. Those things are in the past and you still have your emotions attached to them. Therefore, part of you will always be living in the past. Our emotions and our thoughts should be in the present day, the present moment, looking forward to the future. What's next? It sounds cold for some to think I don't have any feelings for it, but it's not about that. These events don't need to be attached to you by your emotions. That is why they say it's moving on and these sorts of things, because you don't forget about it, but you don't place any feeling or emotion to it. So that all your connectivity to this earth is in the present moment. You've removed yourself from the past, in essence, into present day. That is strength of the mind. It is strength of your determination and your willpower. But it's easy to do. In essence, you are just not allowing yourself to place any emotion on that. How do you do that? It's hard for some. But you see, I never thought this way once before. But it's just through opening yourself up, seeing things from a different perspective, allowing yourself to be open to more knowledge or more wisdom or something different, that makes more sense. Why? Because you can feel it. And they make you feel everything. Television, movies. How many times do you feel what's going on? You're drawn into it. They make you sad, they make you happy, they make you laugh. They are messing about with your emotions. Because in most people, you are still living by those emotions which are connected to how your brain works. Why? Because you are still living in the past. Because that's where your emotions are, your attachments. And because of that, you will always be playing catch up mentally, and they are able to keep you in submission. When you are aware of your thoughts, and you're aware of where you place your energies in this world, you are in present day. And it's funny, you feel more. You are awakened more. You are aware of negative energies and toxic people. You start noticing the adverts and how negative and compressing they are against your aura, because your aura is strong, because you are in present day and you are pushing out. It doesn't mean you're any colder than the rest. For someone who feels sadness for something you do not. Why? Because you don't need to place your sadness or your emotions or your empathy to areas that do not require it. And it is not cold or sinister. Because for someone like that, you might feel sorry or be sorry for their situation that they're having to deal with. It must be tough. But as cold as this sounds, what does it have to do with you? That is the strongest thing you have to ask. Are they personally connected to you? No, they are not. As empathy goes and sadness, you feel for that person. And that is how we make and heal people. But don't misuse it by giving it to the TV or allowing the TV to use it against you, which is what it is doing. When you're with someone and you send them love and that energy of compassion, it is a powerful healing tool. Don't misuse it by misplacing your energy towards something that has nothing to do with you. But you see it for what it is, and you acknowledge and understand that they must be sad. It does not show any less compassion for that person or their family, but it does not require your energy. When you are above the level of smartness to understand how those energies work, which is a sad way to say it, you realize what people do. You realize the destructive ways that manipulation can occur. And it doesn't affect you. That is the key point to all of that, is that it doesn't affect you. And it's the strength in all of that that is powerful. It can be done. and very easily too. And it's all in how you train your mind and how your thoughts are. And feeling the cellular body inside of you and treating it as if it was another person. How often do you talk to your cells? You've got to treat them as if they're listening to you. And they are. You do a good job, you seek reward. You seek praise, acknowledgement. Your cells are the same thing too. It is the DNA within inside you. It is the living things that help your body. Talk to them. Say hello. Hi, cells. And if you haven't said it ever, or you've saying it for the first time or second time and they don't respond, say it again. Hi, cells. And they will react, and you will get shivers, and they're listening. And then just say thanks. Thank them for everything that they do, everything that we do, because they are you, and they are a part of you. You'd be surprised at the things your body can do if you talk to it. It makes you feel better. It makes you feel lighter, more happier, awake. Why? Because your body just reacted to something you said. And it's that feeling that can rebuild anything when you put it into practice.
With peace, love, and light.